My persuasive speech is called Language, the Key That Unlocks More Than Words. The specific purpose today is that to persuade the audience that learning a second language is also enriching, practical, and empowering skill that is worth pursuing. The central idea and thesis statement: learning another language broadens the understanding of culture, history, and people. That also empowers the individual with more confidence and cognitive flexibility in everyday life. The introduction have you ever felt lost in translation, wishing to understand someone but it did not have the words to relate or understand? Language is historical, and behind what we communicate to everyday every interaction, you use language to try to explain where this person is coming from and like what they need, or the historical etymology of English and Latin, German, Greek. They all have certain understanding from the etymology of either study of where words come from, and to say that Latin-based references and reinforced understanding of English vocabulary and syntax would help also through French and German and other etymological understandings behind certain languages across the board. There's historical references of like between the difference between Greek and Latin, and the difference of why the cultures are shaped with certain types of communication and syntax. That there's a compare of matter, two syllables like entirely and stuff like that, that are also like different rules like between like English and German, and the difference between separating like historical stuff to wander in Latin root derivatives across different etymological understandings and stuff. The language skills are also very practical to tools for life. Everyday interactions between like ordering food to asking for directions is the even the American Council for Teaching Foreign Languages found that bilingual individuals will make better decisions in real-world scenarios. Knowing another language can reduce barriers and foster friendships. Language is another way to see the world and stuff. The different grammar structures, gender nouns, and Cyrillic alphabets. The big three like Cyrillic and Latin and Greek, Russian, says a good example of through the looking glass is through the language glass, which shapes how we perceive reality itself, by Desure, 2010. Words like Schadenfreude and Duenda have no direct English equivalent. Learning them all opens up new emotional and philosophical windows. These also that it's a reference between like reason and like why certain things are practical in like that understanding of like why that would be understood to me and stuff, and an entirely different like built story about on words and stuff. Languages aren't just tools; they are lenses to experience humanity, and you should also highly consider learning like whether it's Spanish, Russian, or even Latin, to challenge yourself and learn another language. These expand your mind, your heart, and your horizons. Language is just words. It's the world, and there's a whole world to experience and actually try to understand. Certain yeah.